Pocock is live as well. Oh hell yeah! I bet you can't guess who forgot to do his 3 mirror dungeons last week. Um, it's you. No, it's me. All right, chat. Hello, hello, you stinky motherfuckers. Didn't do mine either. Fuck. Oh my lord. Kalavinka, my beloved. Oh my. Oh my lord. Hello, chat. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's time to goon. Hello, Galleon had my attention. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta go put that in my. It's funny. I have a channel just for this. You guys don't have access to this channel, but here, let me show you real quick before we goon. I do have a channel for this in Discord. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Hello, chat. It's good to see all of you. I hope you've had a good day. Before we Twitter roulette, I want to do a chat. I'm gonna chill a little bit. All right. Why no C? Because it's mine. I apologize. I'm not into NTR. Okay. You know what? We'll do this first. I'll chill after, so you guys have to listen to it if you have ads. It's not that bad. Possible collab with the CEO of Sex. Oh, thank God. That's a sick cosplay, dude. Hmm. I'm sure I can find something worse than that. Oh my fucking lord. So that's a helo. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh. Oh, fuck this guy. He got a bar. Back down to Galleon. God, Yvonne is so fucking hot, dude. That's a nipple. Cray, Vivian. Okay, I'll say it again. I will not play Hoyo games. Also, fucking lingerie Edelgard, very cute. I will not play Hoyo games. Um, but man, their character design team, Vivian is very hot character. They make some very good looking characters. Looks like I hit a nerve or a spine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wait, why am I still scrolling? You guys don't get two for what? I just barely managed to scrape my spark today as well. 400 crystals. What the? You sparked this banner? Oh, did you have a big discount on it? Chat, I'm gonna do a little shilling, all right? And you guys are gonna listen to it whether you fucking like it or not, all right? Um, I'm very bad at making YouTube content. It's very hard for me because it like stresses me out a lot. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you, but I am actively trying to work on it. So I did I put the late grand rant from the other day. I cobbled together an edit of it and I just threw it up. So if you guys are interested in that, it is on the YouTube. Um, and I'm going to try to I'm gonna try to continue to cobble together stuff like that. YouTube shorter vid. It's a vid because it was like 13 minutes. It was long enough to be a video. That's not what I want. Yeah, it's like almost 14 minutes, but yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, you don't gotta watch it if you don't want to watch it. Always that's fine, no worries. But I will hopefully be getting more of those out and trying to actively go through and like get the fun stuff because I know I stream a lot, so I know it can be you know it's easy to miss stuff. So hopefully that makes stuff better. It felt so fast in the moment. I even cut out the beginning part where I was going off about how like water just got like how water is like seasonals are really good and stuff. I even cut that out because there's like some big like empty spots there. So I just started with going off on the light grands. I did include the part where there is about like 30 seconds in there of me just like dying of pain where I don't share the hexacode with you guys because I thought that was pretty funny. So I did leave that in because I thought it was pretty hilarious. Also, I just gotta say, I am back to realizing, man, listening to my own voice is pain. Oh my fucking god. Solo rant? It's just me ranting on that one. Just me. But yeah, I would like to do more. So I'll try to keep up on that. So own voice versus the sexy voice in my head. That one morning where I had like the Giga morning voice sounds super close to what I think I sound like in my head. But then like there's the rest of my day voice and I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, how do any of you fucking listen to me?" It's so bad. Corey! You son of a bitch! Corey! This fucker. I sent it to him, and I got hit with the red ring image again, motherfucker. It's because of your personality. I appreciate it. It's hard to believe, but I do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoy being here. This son of a bitch. Ugh. Also, we are doing a new build. It seems pretty nice. So, very good background noise with the occasional crash out. I I sat down and I went through like 3 of my VODs, and I scrubbed through 3 of them just to like kind of look at it. I I bitch a lot, don't I? I do a lot of bitching. I did not realize how much I fucking complain about things. It's very funny. Just made my subby execute team this morning. Got a sand. What the fuck? Relic Buster, Oro, Keeling. Oh, Keelan. Yeah, yeah, it's very good. Hilo on 2 bars, bro. We're gonna be there. Beware. What are we doing, subby? I'll stream you sometimes a 30 minutes tangent mid story reading. I'm used to it. Why is he everywhere? What, Palmer and my goat? As omnipresent as Palmer and his fucking Zero cart. Yeah, but Palmer's the goat. Can I get unbanned? Are you still banned? -1, yeah. Why'd I ban? I didn't ban Bonky. This is on you. Don't put this on me. Zero cart has to be a primal or something. Uh, yeah, I think Zero card is either a primal or some sort of astral or being or something. She's eternal number 0. Yeah, yeah, that's the other thing. She's like actually friends with Uno. So, Bonky, what is your Twitch name so I can try to untime you out? Ass of Lore Draw. Dude, she's gotta be something. Like, it just does not. Oh, what the fuck? Like, it just does not make sense otherwise. The stream guy's gonna be going to the bed. Have a good night, Shadow. Go mend Nasai about stream being so late. Good night. Oh my lord. Alright, I just tried to unban you again, Bonky. Land is awesome. What's up, Kritza? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Bonky, let me know if that fixes it. I'm assuming it won't, and I'm assuming we'll just have to wait the time because your Twitch does not like to work. You can call me Duncan, it's okay. Okay, well it's the name you have on Twitch, right? So like yeah, so like at least it makes sense, but yeah, I mean it's good to see you, Duncan. I hope you're doing well, man. I don't know what Bonky did to the Twitch overlords to get such a scuffed account. Honestly, so fucking true though. This might be too broad of a question. If so, that's totally fine to not answer. But I'm dipping my toes into Versusia as water. Are there any tips on how to prepare, play the raid? Um, yeah, if you want to be like fully prepped, I would recommend, you could look at some teams that people have ran in Versusia, kind of see like what their team is built around, to see why they use the summons. A lot of the times you can find like a video, right, where maybe they'll show the run. Um Sometimes, they'll have little explanations in them. So if you could do that, maybe try to understand, like, for instance, from the start, from I believe it's from 90% gauntlet. Once that is done, to until you hit G50, Genesis 50, um you will either get red side or blue side, and that will change how you have to play because you'll get separate omens. Post Genesis 50, post the G50 Jodo, there are the body parts you have to deal with. So, kind of understanding what the body parts do can be very helpful as well. So, it's like, for instance, let me find my Versusia notepad. So for my dark grid, right, I have it written down like, oh, on blue side, if I get to spell early, I have to sit after my first 70% omen. On red side, clear the first 70% omen, and then I have to sit at 4TA3 dispels. I have my rotation written down for a couple turns here, right? I have my entry rotation written down as well. So just like prep as much as you can, obviously, right? Make sure your grid is set up. Again, I would recommend maybe trying to find some videos of the comp that you're hoping to run, or trying to understand how to clear opening mandate, what you'll need for whether you're going to 000 to clear your halo after the G50 Jodo. If there are certain omens you might hit that you can't clear, like doing stuff like that is generally quite, it's something that you can do that will make your life easier. The Versusia is really nice because as a whole, Versusia as a raid is a big team responsibility. It's a lot less like there are two things that you need to clear personally, but with how the raid is done, if you can't like clear something, as long as it's not like the opening omen or clearing your halo after G50, you can let other people push. Like, you don't need to if you mess up, that's fine. As long as you can clear those two omens, other people can still clear the raid. It is you have so much leeway in this raid compared to like Fa Zero, right? You need to make sure you clear your labors at 55. You need to make sure you're up at G at 20% to clear your the labor there as well, so your team can push. There is a lot of responsibility on like a personal sense, right? Whereas Versusia has much less of that. Separate notes for red and blue. Yeah, I did bring that up again. After you clear your 90% gauntlet all the way until you hit Genesis 50, you will have either red side or blue side. They both do separate things. There's a lot the raid does, so it can look really daunting. But it is one, I personally think it's the most fun raid. And then two, I think there is a lot of leeway in this raid compared to the other two. So I would definitely recommend checking out the wiki page. But yeah, ran a couple of times. I'm not sure if when I'm supposed to move since I don't have destroyer and my damage is lower. Yep, that would make sense. The pubs had G50 at like 70. Yeah, 70 plus G50 is not great. The only time I've seen Halo I couldn't clear because 000 Keelan were not up. So if you are seeing Halo, right, and you do not have 000 up, right? Have a good night, Vlad. Talk to you later. Have a good night, Duncan. It's good to see you, man. Again, I hope you're doing well. It's always good to see you, brother. We're struggling. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, so from the sound of it, again, G50 at 70 plus is not good. I've seen there are a lot of rooms on co-op, right? that will state like they want to see G50 at least 65%. In the runs that I run in house, we always hit G50 at around 50%. That is a incredibly strong room. You probably won't see that in pubs. But like 65, 60, right? That's kind of where you're aiming for in a pub room, in a public room. But again, if you are running into the issue of you don't have 000 up, right, then maybe it's something to look at with how you're running. Maybe you need to take a couple more turns, right? From the sound of it, 70 up is kind of shit. But again, you need to kind of count your turns. You need to see when you're calling 000, right? If you need to maybe change that timing, right? Keelan takes quite a few turns, right? But 000, the cooldown on it is, I believe it's 6 turns. Six turns, right? So after you call it, you need to take 6 turns. So it comes off cooldown again, right? For the second cast. So if you are like the G50 turn, and then you have 2 turns, I believe you get 2 turns. Yeah, it should be G50, no Omen turn, Halo. Unless you have something filling the charged diamonds, right? So that's 4. And so we need at least 2 more turns before G50 that you're taking. I'm assuming you're probably using it maybe for 6 CA in 90% gauntlet. Maybe you're using it for the 99 million damage, right? You should be able to take enough turns between that and that Halo, right? So again, it sounds like that was probably just because the run went poorly, right? But if you are getting to G50 and your units are alive in those practice runs, right? Then it sounds like you are already doing very good. not taking a ton of turns because your damage is low, that's a smart thing to think about, right? It's a team effort to not fill the bar too fast. So maybe taking less turns, maybe that's a good idea, but you need to just make sure you take enough turns. I recommend dodging your fireball into. Someone get that guy. Someone get that guy. But yeah, Pero, that sounds like overall, like, it sounds you're at a really good spot, right? And just, a little bit of knowledge on it, and it sounds like you'll be fine. Do we know how much damage it is? Oh, so that she doesn't get Baja buff? Okay, see, this one, I don't think I'm going to be very helpful with. Here we go. Okay, so if you are on red side specifically, right? If you do not do attack 6 times or use 5 skills, or if you did not deal a certain amount of damage, as if you fail either of these, then you get that. I do not know how much damage it is. Personally, I would assume it's probably 30 million if I had to take a wild guess. Like a random guess. Because 30 million's pretty low, so it'd probably be like if you defend, right? I'm not sure. Thought it was and. I believe you have to do both. Sorry, yeah. So it's either you have to attack 6 times or use 5 skills, right? It's one or the other on those. And then you also need to do a certain amount of damage. So you need to do the damage and then also either attack 6 times or use 5 skills. And then on blue side, hit 50 times or charge attack 6 times, right? And then also deal a certain amount of damage. I could not tell you how much damage it is. I could not. I apologize. Back to studying. All right, good luck, good luck. I'm sure you'll have it in no time. Raid is very fun. I'm bad at rolling and spot dodging fireballs. Well, if you're bad at rolling and spot dodging fireballs, back to Fa and Hexa for you, buddy. No destruction damage for you, bucko. Fuck me. Put you back on the side of the ground. Be Superman. The only fun hex I do are like the 3 freebies I've joined. I would like to highly recommend doing HL content, but that's just because I think it's very fun. It is funny to me because I think I have grown very the more I play this game, the more biased I feel on certain things, and like I just forget some things as well. Cause like the other I think it was yesterday when we raided into DY, right? They were talking about the bullets, and my immediate thought was like, oh yeah, well the mats are a lot easier now, right? Uh and DY had to bring up like, oh, there you have to get the HL mats as well, and I just thinking about the fact that like you need to actively think about that is just was not in my brain in the fucking slightest. Like that just didn't register to me. Just don't feel there in progression. Yeah, that makes sense. Barely started in Revan, still need to learn grid building. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It takes time to learn. I am still so bad at grid building. I am trying my best to learn better. I'm still trying to learn because I have people around me who are just so knowledgeable, right? Like like Cajun is in here sometimes, right? Cajun is so fucking smart when it comes to grids. He's so smart, and he's just so good at like being able to. He has helped me with my primal grids sometimes, and that dude is Magna Extraordinaire. It's very high end on Magna, but he's not primal in anything, but he's still like able to help me out because he's knowledgeable on it. So I'm trying. It's just such a constant something you have to work on. It's like a skill you have to be constantly honing. But yeah, so in my first few months, it was mostly just light playing. Feel bad risking other people's hosts. Thankfully, right? A lot of the HL raids have gotten a lot easier. So it's a lot less annoying. Speaking of Cajun, let me go into his. See, speaking of being worried about inting people's rooms, I'm gonna go int his martial mastery trial real quick. But yeah, thankfully, like they have gotten easier because like grids have been getting stronger recently, right? But I fully understand. It stresses me out like crazy as well. So this isn't listening to the Bokak voice lines. Maybe tomorrow. I've got an MMT to int real quick. I've seen Belial's timeout. I think, I legitimately think in the past 3 months, I have seen more Belial's fail than I have seen Hexa's or Foz fail. Fucked up is true. That raid sucks. Ugh. I don't even have like a nice working light grid to solo full auto Belial. I hate that raid. Raid is shit. Cajun, if you need me to come back and slap that, just let me know and I'll be right back in there. Those to go past 200. Just don't want to farm it. Bro just wants to flex on me. That's Murdy, bro. Murdy's doing that. I'm here to help. I'm gonna be completely real. The last time I had to farm Belial mats, I just this sounds so bad. I just looked for any of them that were low HP. I would join, I would call a summon, and then I would leave. And then after I did that for 3 of them, if any of them were still alive, I'd go push damage to like kill it. But I did not go out of my way to actually be helpful unless I had to. But I did but with bounty. Yeah, so like for a Fa Hyla for Dark Rapture hard. This one, I don't have like a solid host team because I don't want to make the water one. So when I needed these mats, I just join with a bounty hunter team. I hope to God the other 5 people can kill it. I put 8 stacks of bounty on it, and then I go to the next one. I will be here to give everyone else more mats. They will clear the raid, not me. So, but also taking your opus past 200 is a lot of stats. So I would recommend doing it. The 5 other like rank 200s thinking you're going to get carried by the rank 400 just from the bounty and AFK. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Twitch staff? I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Someone get this murdereth guy. Making fun of me for no reason. Making fun of a rank 400 player. Double caught? What the? I forgot how much more I like doing this like refresh skill button thing more than the 2 turns, cuz like I really liked doing 2 turns instead for a bit, but the negative of 2 turns were like sometimes you'll press attack on the second turn and it just won't happen cuz it's already dead is so annoying. Also, chat, are you guys saving your polls for sparking the second flash banner? Are you guys did you guys spark this banner? Oh, Cajun, how'd your spark for Apollo go, or did you get her early? Spark today? How'd it go? I hurt. Gomenna, sorry. Did you manage to get Octavia on the way up at least? On the wiki? Okay. What a painful spark. Having to spark this banner in general is pain. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, if a character is in the new character section and the Gold Moon section, is the so like I see 4 Eustace here. That's 4 Eustace, right? Not 3? I'm assuming. Okay, just making sure. This you got fuck. I see. Only one Octavia is. Actually, no. Never mind. This is fine. You are Magna Lord 6000. This does not matter. It won't matter in general. Yeah, 90 discount is fucked though. Well, hopefully the Charybdis helps, I guess, because the Echo Summons are really nice. Went pretty well. Weirdly, pulled no Grand units. Got both Summer units and Yatma Summon. Nice. 1 star. Okay, that doesn't help that much then. Well, it's working towards next Water Guild War. Yeah, that's pain. I apologize. Yeah, the rate is really good. But obviously, if any of these extra Eustaces would have been Apollo instead, you could have just stopped. Eustaces. I'm not gonna bitch because I hit her at 230, right? But like I would have liked either of these to be her instead. Sorry, the second one to be her, or the fucking Phoebe's still at the concert, right? What am I gonna do with all three of these? Shoves like what am I gonna do with these? Fucking nothing. This is where I wanted the first one. The fuck do I do with this? Nothing. Again, I'm not gonna complain about my rates. They're great, but if I did not get so close on getting Apollo, I would not have finished the Spark. So honestly, I wasn't gonna finish it anyway, but yeah. By the end of all the free polls, I had to throw one more tenner in to finish it, but I literally spent that tenner and the rest of the polls on the banner added up to spark a gold brick. But yeah. The negative means leg 2 leg 2 is going to hit me with my wallet until I look like Peter Griffin on the floor. So I'm not looking forward to that. I will simply, yeah. I may or may not have been in. Brother, this stream is appreciated but not required. You are fine. Don't fucking worry about it. It's good to see you, Hilo. I hope you're doing well. I hope the rest of the stream was good. Happy your unlucky streak ended. Also, fuck you for the double gold bar. But happy for you still, promise. Is that kid happy for you? Nice. Congrats. Two. I look here. Look right here. 71 today. Here, hold up. Let me get you an image. Let me get you an image. When I was 50 raids ago at 21. 21. You see that six blue chest? That's pretty good. I swear to fuck. Oh! Dirt freaks send me here. That's crazy. Wait, Cajun, why are you? Hold up. Question: why the fuck would you ask Hilo for help with any of your grids? He's just gonna tell you to go primal. He'll make it in primal. What do you mean? How does this help you? I thought he liked me. Yeah, I thought he liked me too, but the last time I asked him for help with the grid, he told me to go primal, and that was it. Seen validation the theory works. Oh, okay, never mind. Zoomer gated. Yeah, you need to pull more of the doodle summons. Alexio Katana. Do you want Apollo in the back slot? Do you not want her to sub for cake? Is that not worth doing? For her to be in red? Well, she should be putting herself in the red, right? You could still have her. Oh, I guess. Yeah. I mean, you could have her guard Raziel instead, right? Subbing for Raz. Oh, interesting. Just under 2 million on 3-0 nuke and Black Knight nukes. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not hitting the nukes with Sagacity. That was the one thing I didn't want to change, was I didn't want to put Sagacity on, even though I thought that would have fixed it. Obviously, I know it's on front, right? But like, on turn 3, it should work. It's so hard, bro. I was not able to. Like, I was having a hard time hitting the 2 million with Versusia without Ulf on. So I had to go back to Ulf instead of charge conversion, right? Oh, I see. Well, put Lobelli in the dumpster and put on the bow. Verboten the above. That debuff is so annoying, dude. Like, the damage difference the second that shit falls off is so fucking huge. It punishes your skill cap. Yeah. Oh, brother, what do you mean? It's so easy. Where's your Alexiel dagger? That gives skill cap. I'm killing Tech. Heading to airport? Have fun, Ken. Bye bye. Have a nice flight. Came Tana. I was trying to get Tech to do, but this man ain't reading. You gotta understand, bro. I can't uncap it. I gotta read his skill unlock first. It's so I Who doesn't have FOB Alex? Skill cap awakening is dirt main. May or may not need skill 1 cut already. Yeah, the verboten debuff is really fucking annoying. I'm pretty sure this grid that I ended up with, I think it has like a chance to fail a single omen, and it's like, I think it's like a 25% chance to fail that omen. And if I do, then I lose. Boring weapon. Have you considered just using Andromeda instead? Characterized spark, but okay. Yeah, I was having this issue as well. So if you figure it out, let me know. And save for trans, yeah. Issues for y'all, but not for me. Yeah, you'll have these issues at some point, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry about. All right, buddy. Don't worry about your Zosmus transcendence. Then the chat is stinky. The chat is stinky. I will ignore the second half of your message. What did I do? Unfortunately, stinky. Dude, my blue chest rate is in the fucking dumpster. The buff icons on Black Knight during the battle. Cajun is 000 worth it? Because like it's taking you so long to it's taking you so long to hit it, right? It's not till like your third rotation of pressing Ulf. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. I'm asking you that, but I also don't have any recommendations of anything better, so I'm not quite sure why I asked. So I apologize. I take that back. Uh so Summer Mandrake. Till 3 was out. Yeah. I almost want to try this the fourth Yigi sword with Lobelia in the backline. The summon. I think the problem is the summon doesn't help the other characters, right? Because it's not MC's damage right now. Oh, would that make MC do enough to no, would Logia buff do enough to make MC's autos hit for 2 million or no? No. Okay. Hmm. There's just no room in the fucking grid, dude. Till it didn't. When you just fucking die with that. Hmm. Oh, I see. Hmm. Like, there is nothing I can think of that fixes this. So you need enough TA that 3 will TA outside of red. Yeah. Like, having to have this katana in the center just fucks everything so hard. Does Odious give TA? Oh, it does. What the fuck do you take as a what do you take as your befoulment then, right? Just hit to debuff success rate? Because you can't do TA down. That's gonna fuck you. Or defense, CA damage, yeah. You have to like you have to have so many fucking sets of these weapons. Cause like you need your like you need one for HL, you need one for normal stuff, you need no. This shit is so ass. Yeah, you need 3 of each. And then on top of that, now you have to be prepared because we're going to be kicking some of it out most likely because we're going to get 2 new weapons. And if one of those weapons has Exalto modifier on it, which I'm assuming one most likely will, so you can single-sided Odious Grid. Oh. Exalto so soon, really? To 6-star summons. Yeah, but that was Magna being able to hit 170%, and this most likely is the ability for Odious to hit 170. I don't know where the fuck it is. Where is it? Oh, was it no announced date? Yeah, okay. Because they're at 150 already. No, sorry. Yeah. Without Exaltos, it's double-sided or bust. So you hit 2 million autos and you're in Ryan? Yeah. Skill 3 timing. Don't make me put on defense rag. Can you make rag live entry trigger without defense? I feel like he dies if he's not on defense, though. Right? Doesn't. Shitty weapons and grid. Cajun, I simply think you and me go look at the Earth Odious raid. How much longer is it on double drops? So 4 days, right? That's 96 hours. We had 14 onto that, right? It's 110 hours. What if we simply do not sleep for the next 110 hours and farm the Earth Odious raid? I don't like you. That's not the first time I've heard that. But get in there. All right. I'll put the bars to the side for right now. I'll farm that out a little bit. I'll come back to bars. They're dying fine. Yeah, see, look. This Cajun guy is pushing like crazy. You fill up my water bottle? Water bottle? No, I don't think I will. Can we pause? Yes. No. Chat, if he asks, we weren't doing anything. What are we pausing on? Nothing. Thank you. Yeah, I got you, bro. I have to join these full HP ones, I guess. Were you running Lancer Origin? Is that what I saw, Cajun? What are you running? So Primordial is being chilling. All right, as long as I don't open this and immediately see Lamorak, everything will be fine. Holy relatable grid! Wait, it has the destruction weapon. Ah! Unrelatable grid. Sticking all. No, it's not the same. Also, just sticking Ultima in there works until we end up being like 200,000 short because of lack of destruction damage fucking autos. So we gonna find out today. Where is that fucking vampire? Yo! What's up, DY? How's it going? Only hit 1.4 of green, full on one. Okay, never mind. Get me out of here, bro. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Hope you guys had a good time with DY. What were you guys up to over there? Welcome in, everybody. We are farming. We're taking a little bit of break from gold bar farming some odious raid. 1.4 on green. All right. Well, I gotta at least try it now that I started making it. How has roulette treated you so far? Pretty good. I'd say pretty good. Uh, we ended up sparking this banner because I really like Apollo. She was my beginner pick character when I started the game because I think she's really cool. Why is the URL wrong? Is it? Oh. Yikes. But yeah, I ended up sparking because I really wanted the Apollo copy because I think she's super cool. And honestly, the Fate episode was quite peak, so I'm quite happy I did it. You got Octavia? I think there are too many fellow crew members here right now. I think I will simply yes, I did get her. And we'll simply leave it at that. But yeah, we did get Octavia. I'm very excited to get to use her in Guild War, and I got to replace Europa with Octavia on my wilderness grid. It's pretty good. Remembered my old account login. Ooh. Holy crap, I have some outdated characters. That is how that works. Also very glad I sparked this banner. Congrats. Yeah, Apollo, very nice. Also, yeah, not beating the Goondeck allegations? Yeah, of course I'm not. I ringed her instantly. Here's the thing, right? The important part about beating allegations, I would need to want to beat the allegations in the first place. That is not what is happening here. The allegations are correct. That simply is what it is. I don't know why I did that. That's so roundabout. Kind of player sees people get sub 20 SSR, no rate up sparks, and wonders if their game is broken because he's never seen one. Okay, first of all, most of the sparks that I don't do on stream are pretty ass. All right, first of all, last year the sparks were pretty bad. Anniversary has been pretty good. Doing them off stream. No comment. No comment. Mr. Coon Daddy. What did I enter into? Uh um I'm not quite sure how to answer that question. I am indeed the Gooner. I apologize. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Two, three, four, five, six. There's no way I need this many of these in here. There is no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't it count? Isn't it spears or axes? Okay, obviously this grid has the hand in here instead. So that's -1. But this is there's gotta be something better than this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's mainly normal attack damage. Could do the stam mod. Don't need 3-man jets with Gale Wing. Yeah. Slot in Walfrid, brother. That's on the alt account, buddy. Sleepy Mike, thank you for the follow. I guess ID. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Omis? Yeah, I don't have that guy on this account. That's not an option. He's on the other account, buddy. Honestly, I think I could slot this in for stem mod. Kid, what are you doing here? Bring in Lich Axe. Like pain and suffering Lich Axe? Halloween Lich. I don't own that character. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 5 if I had Destroyer. I'm still farming for Haas Uncap. Am I supposed to be one turning Granny Militus? It's Prometheus. Which one is Granny? You do Okay, the uncleared missions will be cleared during Tails, alright? I haven't needed it! I don't remember where the fuck Granny Militus is. Oh, this one? I mean, you just clear it as fast as you possibly can if you're farming this, right? Like, the first run should be much faster than any other runs you do, right? Because the first run is not plus, and the second one on will be plus. You need the lusters. I see. I believe... Doesn't the world drop lusters like the raid? You could always just farm the world for lusters. Now you're not going to get just water lusters, right? But still a good GBF run. I'm heading off for the night. Have a good night, Jedi. Cheerio, Mister. I'm not finishing that. Have a good night, Jedi. Good morning. Good morning, son. Uh, hmm. Why aren't you finishing? Sometimes you just gotta not finish munching. It's just how it is. There might be a slight issue here. Well, I think we might be sticking with Glorybringer. Because of my hubris. Oopsie daisy. See, chat, this is why you do your dailies. So you don't run into this issue. What buttons do you have on for this, Cajun? This is a drug. MC234 Galleon 1 R13 Vampy 23. I see. One 1.4 of green full on one turn. I see. Interesting. I'm wondering where I'd be hitting with Destroyer then. I didn't save them. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we have banner change soon, don't we? Afraid is fast. Yeah, the problem is I feel like every time I join one of these, the green chests are always like instantly maxed, bro. Okay, well, it does not help that these are not awakened, and I will not be awakening them. Um, Lame Nico, huh? Blame Nico. Oh, okay, well, eating conditional with water. Is this a true statement, Nico? How could you? Interesting. All right. I'll try this again once we get a once I have Destroyer. Unfortunately, that'll be the last one, so it's gonna be a little bit. We have about 14 sands until that happens. Eating conditional on water is crazy, especially when you could just be in Pebble instead. Hydrate, stretch. All right, all right. Thank you, Monkey. It is so weird to see the raids like actually full. Okay, I thought you were joking. What is this? Are you serious? That's crazy. All right, so every time I open one of these, and we're already at 10 out of 10 conditionals, it's just immediately Nico's fault then. I'll keep that written down. Oh yes, minus skill damage on my tempering weapon. Exactly what I wanted. Huge. So strong. Is it a bow? Nice. So many weapons. So many weapons. One copy of the summon. Hi Tech, I'm back. Hi back. Nice to meet you. No octane. Goldman. -2. That's like the most basic dad joke in the book. I'm 240 Zeus away and just almost for my first primal. Congrats! That's huge. I hope you enjoy it once you get to Switch. Wait, I just realized you even have Folia in the grid on the team? That's insane. The dedication is crazy. She doesn't do anything, I know, but I think it's a bad decision to just use it. Yeah, I mean, saving it is always good in case you need it for something later. She's backline everywhere. Frontline was Ilsa Zeta. What is your what is the EMP on your Folia? I'm just curious. I'm so sorry, Seth. That is nuts. The Octavia ring though? Holy? Holy shit. Oh, all right. And the cages? Holy shit. Someone at Side Games is sitting there like, yeah, we can't release fully a 5 star. We just can't. There's this one guy, he's sitting there, he's ready. He's going to destroy everything if we drop this. They've got it sitting on a shelf just in case they need to bring it out. That is crazy. Why is Nico MVP on the wrong LA conditional chest? If you hit 50 times, it's one of the chests. That is nuts. What is my... Yeah, my closest is TN at 46,000. That is nuts. Weren't these raids dead? They're on double drops right now. They thankfully added the odious raids into double drop. Well, not double drop, extra drop. I keep calling it double drop. I don't know why. They're on extra drop right now, which is awesome because of how much you need to farm this fuck ass raid and all these fuck ass raids. But yeah, I'm very happy they put them in here. Kilios, thank you for the follow. Happy they finally added M3 to extra drops too. Yeah. Makes everything a lot easier. Helps a lot too, getting your weapons farmed out if you still need them. So, are the weapons even good? Yeah, they've got some pretty strong mods on them, right? So like there is one of these for each of the Ellies so far. Has Majesty 4 on it, so big boost to attack and HP. And then the second on this one is Empowerment, which is a big amplifying boost, which is pretty nutty. And then Earth, for instance, the Harp is crit hit rate and heal cap, as well as tempering, which is really nice. And the Katana is attack and crit, and then Trium, so multi attack rate, which is also pretty nice. The problem is because they do drop with debuffs. Realistically, you'd want like a couple sets of them, right? So like if you're doing something that is like maybe you're doing a team that's not charge attacking at all, right? Then you have a set with like minus charge attack damage because who cares? If you have something that's like full looping without needing to multi attack, right? Then you can lower your multi attack rate. Yeah. The boss of Bogak was like the final boss is the distorted guy. One day they will add the weapons to the shop. Hashtag trust. Yeah, weapons to the shop with a random negative on it. Hooray. The real boss. What, the shoe removal boss? Tactical nuke. The two big issues were there was it's like the red Pecatulum that just dunks you. Uh like that guy sucks, but then yeah, also the yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that. Until it gets its own opus, I'm sure we will see some clears with it. Yeah. I see why you need to farm so much. Yes. Also, the summon does not drop for shit. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Munching. But yeah. Thankfully, like the raid can drop sands. I haven't seen one, but supposedly. Um it drops damagrains, which is pretty nice. It drops malice fragments, so if you're low on those, it's quite nice. Does it drop plus marks? I think it does, right? Yeah, plus marks. Can drop earrings. How do you set up your inventory? Like the auto reserve stuff? So you have to set which weapons you want to be auto reserved, right? But then the settings. Is it miscellaneous? Yeah. So you can come here to miscellaneous and set like auto conversion. Yeah, yes. Yeah, so you'd come here and you can do your settings of what you want to be auto converted. Let me know if we do Versu tomorrow. Yeah, I'll let you know. I need 2 bricks before I play Dark again, so I probably wouldn't put this on. SSR probably would leave that off. But yeah. Can be light or dark, I don't mind. Well, assuming Ebby wants to get in, I need to get some bars. So unless we hit a crazy on the hundo, if I hit like some Logia weapons, then nice. Take mine, man. All right, well, if you can toss me 2 of them, that'd be great. Pain away. Oh, FLB. Yeah. I gotta finish this one more Logia weapon with 2 bars, and then I'll be fine. But until that happens, I'm stuck on. Oh, I guess we also have to read Whamdis's Fate episode, but we can just do that when we get the bars. Luck giveth and luck taketh. Oh, let's go. Got a summon drop. That's what we're talking about. Two more. Wait, Dad, I blow you up. Honestly, the fact that this raid drops plus marks is actually, I really like it. Because, like, the more plus marks, the better. I'm pretty stoked. The more teams I can just load out with plus marks. How are we doing on Malice fragments, by the way? What are we looking at? 2,000. Feels good, man. Finally, not broke on Malice fragments. The issue is finally the Faw feathers and not the frags. Yeah, those are all shit. So, one cab this one real quick. Honestly, I think if we can get like a low turn damage one, that wouldn't be too bad to have. Yeah, something like 6% or something. Something to help activate grunting would be good. I don't want to join the 16 out of 18 one. Thank you. Oh, 13% is min on defense. Okay, we'll grab this one. Having this here is so helpful, man. Having the befoulment low rolls is very nice. Thank you. Whoever put that on here on the wiki, thank you, thank you. Last 10% attack lowered sounds atrocious. Almost went down by 5 and went down by 4.8%. At least a couple of these hit 1.8 then. Lowest is 5.8. That's not that bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, feels good, man. Slowly getting this all worked out. Man. White Knight weapon, 2 sides is enough for one piece to get. A lot of my grids, I'm just using one of them, yeah. I've got a couple grids using 2 of them. It's something that like I'm starting to transition a couple of my grids into because it is like the damage on it is definitely good. Motherfucker. A lot of my grids are just using one. I'm using, I think the only place I'm actively using 2 in currently, um, is my Agostia grid, and then the Versusia grid I am attempting to transition into is also 2 White Knight weapons. I think for the like most part you can get away with just one, yeah. 2 is very like min-maxy. So again, I need to mess around with the grid a bit because I was having some issues. But hoping to switch to this grid for Versusia. Sorrow weapon for better damage. Well, it just kind of comes down, yeah, it's just gonna kind of come down to like the content, right? Because Basara is obviously a very much focused around like your normal attack damage, right? Whereas Caesar is more focused on your skill damage. So a lot of our comps are using both, right? Because like we'll do like normal attack damage, and then obviously we'll like shit out a ton of skill damage because of like maybe ill not or something like that. But something in Guild War, right? At least for like 100, 150, if we're just focusing on normal attack damage instead, then like we might not even see them at all there. But like 200, 250, it's more likely we'll see them, right? Mugen and Neon. A better Florence Vajra. Yeah. I do think it's a little cope, but I think there's a possibility we might be able to drop Mugen off, depending on what we get for our Guild War Grand. I think it'd be really hard, but I think it's possible. It'd be really cool if we could. But yeah, I might go for one copy of Basara, another Space Symmetria for defense and HL for HL. Yeah. Yeah, Symmetria is a great HL piece. Basaras are super important right now, either way, right? Because a lot of our damage is coming from like our damage is pretty split when it comes to HL content. So Versusia, for instance, right? My damage is fairly well split between normal attack, skill, and charge attack damage. So having that in there is quite helpful. It does 10 million Ogi damage. Again, the thing is our damage is like super split at this point. Like we're not just relying on Ogi damage anymore. We're getting so much damage off normal attacks as well with the fighter origin grid. So I feel like having two Basaras is fairly important for the fighter origin grids. I wonder if I die here. Death Strike. If he minuses 100% my bar, I'm gonna be really sad. Main hand illustrious, or I have other options. So in high level content, I just main hand Opus. That's it. I just main hand Opus in high level. If you're doing Kengo, obviously you would main hand the Kengo weapon instead, right? Uh, but in high level, it's just Opus. But outside of high level, it's pretty much nothing but illustrious weapons. Every grid outside of HL that I'm running is either Ura or Futsu. Cajun, if you want to do a second run, I'm going to change one of my grid pieces so it might int my host if I need to push. But I want to see if this fixes something. A Menno setup Ogi. Cajun doing solo bolo. It went to shit anyway. Don't worry about him, Rudy. And I had auto backup on. I just turned it off. Something pretty cope. Okay. Yeah, I have never used a Menno my main hand. What does a Menno even give on Ogi? I feel like if you're gonna main hand a katana, you just main hand Kingo weapon. Honestly. Cajun, just let me know when you're ready. Cheaper as well, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not even because it's cheaper, it's just like the charge bar generation is so important to make sure you can keep looping, right? Like Lord Sword is cool, but I feel like just giving the charge bar to your whole team is more important. So yeah. Good morning, White Try. Yeah, 10% charge bar before that's 10% before the yeah, you've got this 30% charge bar gain up. Then like again, assuming you're doing Kango, we're talking you're getting a whole bunch of extra charge bar from buff. Like yeah. I'd say if you have the pieces, I would just recommend trying to go for the fighter origin one instead. I think generally it runs incredibly smooth. It's just trying to you just have to get used to the like every third turn not having charge bar to Ogi, assuming you are living Ogi on every turn. So wait, I'm surely that means it's going perfectly fine, right? Seems more comfy. Yeah. Like Kango is super comfy, but like the damage boost you get out of just running fighter instead, with like how much it reduces how long you're doing the raid, right? And how much you're able to just kind of push through everything to deal with less triggers is just really nice. Do you need me to start pushing Kachin? Okay, let me finish this. We will get Kango Origin. Oh, will we? Uh-huh. I think I'm onto something. Do I even want to ask? We get Grand Tefnut? I really gotta say, you are very good at believing. Can we skip everything else and get Mana Diver Origin next? No, you will get something to spend more of your gold moons, whether you like it or not. Is that the Seraphic weapon? One of Charm Tide? Yeah, these are. So, upgrading that will boost this, like, second part, right? Which is nice to have. But, like, the biggest part is just having this amplifying damage, right? if you have like it's not a super high priority, right? But you will be keeping this in your grid, and so you get a free Ultima near the end of Zero Carts. So Cajun, you are a genius, by the way. I really appreciate you. Stage 8s. I believe you get the Ultima stage 9? I think. Is it stage 9 or stage 8? But yeah. Isn't is it not 5 stars? You don't have the keys? I see. Okay, well then I think I'm failing this actually. Nice. 200 for subbing mats? Yeah. Yeah, well then, yeah, you will still be using this for a while. Alright, Cajun, I take it back. Not a genius. Never mind. People bye. Heard of the Sunside story this summer? Hopefully. I threw on the 4th sword here, and I threw Lobelli on the back line, and it did increase my skill damage by quite a bit, but did not fix all my issues, unfortunately. He has so many buffs. Goodbye, Apollo. Helps and activate Sandy weapon. I don't understand that. So, Summer Mars has a really cool ability where you get 100% crit for 3 turns. So it guarantees that you crit for 3 turns. So that means realistically, you can go without building 100% crit in grid, and you will still crit to guarantee the amplifying damage from Sandy's weapon. which helps because like our grids are all based around crit, right? For instance, like this grid, right, is I think I'm still hitting it, right? Yeah, I'm still hitting 100% crit in this grid, but I'm critting in grid and I'm critting from Mars as well. Burst setup, yes, super good for burst setups. So she is really nice to have. So like this grid, for instance, is 62.4% crit rate. But it doesn't matter. I've got Mars here, so we're still critting. Need to uncap it. It's pretty good. So, yeah, Summer Mars is incredibly helpful for grid building. The call is. Is he on defense? Or, no? Yeah? Does he have additional HP or defense from Artifact? You can just see her ass, so that's something. Yeah, her call's pretty good too. So it's 50k NA sup, right? And 20% echo for 3 turns. It's not as strong of a 1-turn call as Artemis, because Artemis is super strong for 1 turn. But this does last for 3 turns, right? So lasts a bit longer, which is quite nice. Yep. Grid issue, isn't it? Am I pushing then? Yep. Okay. And Artemis just works without uncap. I can tell you at least one person I know that will let you know that the uncap can matter in Guild War. There is the thing, right, where you do want the Artemis uncap realistically, right? One, obviously, you get a stronger echo. But the other thing is the TA, if you are running Ura, matters. So unless they do something where like maybe they reduce no, like because like the problem is Sumai reduces our TA, right? It's not the weapon. Uh, so but yeah, this can help with your triple attack rate. See, let me find an Ura grid where I'm actually calling Artemis. This one. Yeah, okay, let's see what so I've got some TA in grid, right? We have Artemis here. Let's see what Sumai's TA chances. 27. So, and assuming you are running, say you're running Ura, right? That means realistically, we don't want to press Nihon skill 2 because if we dodge, then we don't get the return attacks from the weapon. So, we're going to get 50% from casting Oro skill 1, right? So 77%. Now, at that point, 20% would be fine, right? But Artemis would then give us another 50, right? So, and we only double attack. That's not good. Please don't lower Ryan's. Yeah, it sucks. Stones, please. Pain. Oh, that's not good. Fuck me, dude. Somehow ran out of Damascus crystals. That will happen. Damascus crystals are something you will need a lot of. Believe in yourself. I believe in you, buddy, not myself. Please come back. Getting back into the game with some friends and was wondering if Primal Wind is worth doing over Magna. I mean, yeah, the only constant in the game that can be annoying to do in Magna is Versusia. And besides that, you can just Magna it up. It's also I would not recommend going Primal and Wind if you don't have like all the pieces, right? So not Versusia at all. Yeah, just go Magna. Magna is quite nice with the new Omega 3 raids. So Magna can do Versusia. Yeah, you can do it. It just can be tough. Right. I did see I saw a water grid on YouTube. I know you have your earth grids as well. As long as Raziel doesn't die. Well, good thing you opened occasion. Mm. What does that do? Oh, well, that's cringe. Oh, wait, I can't cast skills. Fuck. Huh. Okay. Please die. Well, that was all three Cajun. Gomen Nasai. Unless you want me to do my like trial runs, then we can do that as well. Anyone in the room? Really? I didn't know that's how that worked. Interesting. The more you know. GG's, I apologize that they did not work out. Interesting. Well, hopefully you're able to get something down because the idea sounds quite cool. So, the next event, whatever that is, an additional 7 of them, correct. Correct. Need to do my daily hosts of that. I still have, yeah, I still have 97 left myself. There are a lot in there. So, yeah, you will run into quite a few things that'll need Damascus crystals, so there'll be something to look out for. 350, yeah. It takes time to go through them. There are quite a few. And they keep building if you aren't emptying them out. 350 means you have 7 extra for 50 months. Holy shit. That is quite a view. Hello, what's up, baby? Ooh, another bow. Let's go. Sublima's ring is rare drop. And Dama crystals? Well, obviously Dama crystals make sense. Dama crystals are the best drop you could get. I'd be able to actually farm it, sort of. Hell yeah. I wish you luck. Getting the weapon is highly recommended. Like at least getting a 4-star copy of the gun and the fist if you can. Don't like, oh no. Cajun, you're cutting that kind of close, buddy. That is certainly an HP stat. Cutting that a little close there. I couldn't. Oh, good, good. Yeah, well, that's why I said it, just to make sure. Just in case. Honestly, you're welcome. I wasn't quite sure if you could notice it. HP summons will work in off element seems. Wait, that would fix everything. I mean, assuming they work like the Exo Wonders, right? Like they just hit the characters, right? I can't wait for that wonder to come out, and then at the last second they decide to add, by the way, doesn't work in Guild War. Refill. And find those off at least sack suffering if it's really universal HP buff. Then make a light HP wonder so we tune HP again for Versu. I mean, I'll take that negative, honestly. That sounds fine. For more HP for the rest of the characters, I'll take it. Does Octavia work with Gab and Paola? Yeah. I think that's my wellness team right now, actually. Lancer Origin 2-turn. 2-turn? In Magna, right? In Magna, right? Yeah, Magna. Wait, hold up. Let me peep the grid, buddy. Yeah, I mean, you could also use Yatma as well. Yatma is also a very good character. Just if you're having troubles living, like she could be pretty good. She gives quite a nice defensive buff. So Yatma is also a good slot in. Her skill 2 is a huge defensive buff. And then she's also gives her Delta mod increases reduces how much damage she takes, which is awesome. So you got Colin on for it. That's so funny. Colin will be alright. What the fuck? Huh. I would I would have not thought of that. Nice MC. Yeah, that dude's dead, man. I don't do anything past 2 turns with this grid. Thought of what? It's Lancer origin for Willness. This yeah, that would take you to 4 stacks. That don't look like 100% crit to me. No, it does not. I don't think the crit really matters here, though. I don't think that's I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'm sure Colin will be fine, like munching sand. Yeah. I feel like a would the second spear be better, or would doing a celestial be better? I feel like celestial would be better, right? Okay, well, I don't have sagacity. Um and I'm not gonna run sagacity because that sounds like a pain in the ass. But we'll see if echo works. It should. Where's my boy? Try to max box. Getting to 20 boxes is very nice because 20 boxes is like you have crystals in the boxes up through 20 boxes. Yeah. 21 and beyond, it stops having crystals. So, like, if you want to maximize pull currency, you'd want to finish off box 20. So, again, assuming you're maximizing your pulling currency, you would want to hit box 20, yes. So, like, I would hard recommend at least getting up through 10, right? And then if you can, obviously go to 20. I wouldn't recommend you pull your hair out for it, but Cajun, I feel like you're having a really fun time with this. I'm at 12, yeah. So at that point, I would recommend, yeah, probably try to hit 20 if you are going to continue. There are so many debuffs on the boss at this point. My Zeta didn't die. Huh. Oh, okay, okay. Um, Still need to farm EXO. I'd say probably go farm EXO then. EXO is an event that doesn't come around very often. So doing it, I have fucking Ogi on, bro. So getting that done would probably be better, right? Missing some crystals does feel bad. Same with the rest of the materials in there, right? But EXO event is I don't, there's no guarantee that they will continue to do so after we're done with this rerun of it. But for the past while, they generally run it before Guild War, depending on what element the Guild War is, right? So, Water Guild War, we see, please die. Holy fuck. So, like, prior to Water Guild War, we see, the Water EXO and whatnot, but it does take quite a while for them to cycle. So, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. But yeah, I'd probably recommend going to do EXO first. You have 3 days for EXO, and yeah, you have the same amount of time for both of them at this point. So, Cajun, I don't want to alarm you, but this is looking kind of cooked. I don't have the fist weapon yet. Yeah, yeah. So getting the fist weapon done would be good because it will be quite some time before you can get it again. I think I'm calling a summon here. That's probably not the right choice, actually. That's fine. It's not looking hot. One off. If I would have called Lucifer instead, we would have been fine. Fuck. And cap the gun too. Yeah, you definitely. You said you got the 4-star copy of the gun, right? The problem is like uncapping it to 5-star is like the materials are from like later levels, right? Unless I'm full of shit. I'm pretty sure the materials are from later levels of the raid. Yeah, are from quite later to uncap it. So, but you do definitely want to get the you do definitely want to max out the awakening on the gun. So, stage 7 grid. Yeah, like getting again, the more Zero Cart's Knickknack Academy you can do, right? The stronger your grid should be because they will give you more grid, right? If you're on stage 7 gives you access to your Dark Opus weapons. They're really strong grid pieces. So, okay, sorry. So, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like, the more you do, right? Like, Like if we look here, right? So stage 9, for instance, right? They're gonna give you stuff to uncap your seraphic weapons to 4-star, which is an even bigger bonus, right? So on Wind, Light, and Dark. Hmm. Is Damascus I see. Did they not give you enough? Yeah, you do. Right now. Interesting. The more you know. That is unfortunate. Yeah, well then that is something that they're probably expecting you to get from like the events, right? So assuming you have additional materials from farming the exo event, right? I already bought them, but there should be Damascus crystals in here as well. So 3 from there, yep. So you can get 3 from there. Should help you out a little bit. At least put you a step in the right direction, right? Oh yeah, here. Let me run that wilderness down real quick. Goodbye, Richard. Just making sure I have everything turned on. Run to stage 8 in less than a week. It is quite a bit of progress for a week. I do not think. I don't think I'm going to also clear this in 2 turns because that looks quite far off. But actually, maybe I'm full of shit. Yeah, no, close. 5.68% off. Yeah, missing the little bit extra from sagacity is not helping. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely some very good progress. Breathing on my own. It's like it's very close. Haselia is on defense though, so you switch this to multi real quick. And I still need a fuckload more EMP on Octavia. Octavia has GTA, right? Like, or is it just it's 50%, right? Is it 50? It's 50%. 50 for one turn? No, 5 turns. 50 from that, 20% from Haselia, right? Let's go cat first. Yeah. No, I'm more so just thinking if I if I have a little more TA than I from here, then I can replace her earring with like a stam earring or something. It's only a 0 now. Are you allowed back in, Bonky? Hmm. Yeah, I'd probably have to go into like Arcarum. Bonky's still gone. Bonky is yeah, Bonky's still been exploded. Unfortunately. Yeah, I would need -9. 27. I would need 3% more. We got improvements. Okay, it's on 0 now instead of -1. Okay, it's an improvement, but it could still be better. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get a stam earring. That's higher than a 5. 8's pretty good. Sure. All right, let's see if this does it. Is that slightly less? Okay, no, slightly more. Okay, we went up by about like 0.7%. It's still pretty far off. Uraeus. I haven't seen that in a fucking while. That is a ridiculous looking weapon. What? I have never seen that main handed. What the fuck? That's huge. That's huge. That's at least 3 inches. Wing of a massive bat in Kazan? Yeah, like actually. Welcome back, Bongi. Partner will be confused. Why are you using my desktop so I can chat with streamer? Just don't get in trouble. My teenage year. Oh, my damage actually went down. Which makes no sense because I have no fucking supplemental. And wait, no. Oh, this doesn't give sup. Um. Yeah, my damage went down by a lot. Holy fuck. It's because we have no sub in this grid. Like, that is very much hindering us right now, which is not helping. Like, literally fuck a hole. It's crit. Honestly? Yes. If main weapon is an axe, oh yeah, main weapon is a spear, supplement damage by 30k, normal attacks deal 2 hit net damage. Okay, hold up. Hold up a second. Check this shit out. That is true. We could do a second one of those. Okay, damage increase. Damage increase. We're getting there. Is that 3.6? 3.33. Alright. Toss this shit out. Do we do that or we do a second one of these for more fucking crit hit damage? EMT, sorry. Uncle's up. What's up, Kazu? Okay, we'll try this first, and then we'll try honestly, okay, if this gets closer, I'll swap this out for the axe. So spark a second Octavia. I mean, how far one, how far off of you are you? Two, are you even gonna use it? I thought you were Dark Primal. So chat, Coragra is up. You're going Varun. Oh, okay, well then getting the second one might be good. You're at 200 already? I mean, yeah, that's really good already, right? Oh, fuck. The 23rd of April, we get the fucking... Oh, let's go! Something cracked outside of roulette. That's also makes sense. Well, like, here's the thing. If you're not going Varuna before Guild War, right? Then just get it later, bro. Honestly. Okay, huge. Fuck me. It has 4.444 million HP left. Yeah, just 1%. Okay, hold up. What is our crit at right now, by the way? 42. Okay. Okay, let's try that. So Octavia Core. Octavia is very good. She seems very... Her weapon is insane for Varuna. It's very good. Starlight and Gotcha set on the 29th. Yep. My damn it. Your damage went up? That's crazy. This is slightly lower right now. Exocock. Yep, Hasalia. April Fool's Day event is planned. Starting with this event, the limit on the number of force symbols radiance you can possess will be abolished. Consequently, the function to carry over the number of force symbols radiance you possess to future force symbol events will also be discontinued. Huh. No, I did not. Interesting. Yep, and you on Friday, April 17th. This is awesome for any new players. This event is fucking so good, and the rewards are nutty. Rewards are very good. Divine General Camp. This event is super funny, chat. I really like this event. It was a very funny event to read. Ooh. New stamps. New stamps are very funny. Fucking Mugen, dude. And you as the evoker? Yeah, it should be. Alright, good luck, Kazu. Dude, the dimensional Halo stock function is so fucking nice. This is so good. I'm so happy they added this. Steam version. These are sick, dude. Is that 2 turn? I wasn't paying attention. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Wham Spear was the answer, bro. Second Wham Spear was the answer. Stone my do not do that. I told you guys, monkey see, monkey do not do. You do not. I am here to do the stupid shit, not you. I hate this class. Oh, Wooga Galleon art. Him spearing the big 26. Chat, when are you guys, who's funding me the Galleon figure, by the way? Is that Wizard Zero? Yep, it uses staff and harps. Why not dagger? Great fucking question. So whoa. Woe is me. Coffee, enjoy your coffee. Nope. Yep. Transcendence for Illustrious in June. Ah, well, Ebby, thank you. This is a cool grid. I will save that. Yeah, Octavia's fucking nuts, bro. Yeah, huh? Paella, she's very good. All right, cool. M7 Pyre, thank you for the follow. You pick now, then fucking gotcha cucks you and gives you a dupe. Yes, sir. Don't you love it? Kazu, where's my sand? What the fuck? I was promised free sand. On a character, right? So Razio gains every time Razio comes up, I hear her name and Hilo's voice, bro. Every time. So if you look at her support skills, right? She gains more red stacks depending on main ally's number of damage skills, right? At battle start. And then she gains more yellow stacks based on main ally's number of buff skills in at battle start, right? So realistically, like let's look up here, right? So at 10 stacks of the yellow one, then we also get this huge supplemental damage buff. Right? Oh, also, sorry, let me come back. You will continue to gain stacks for every 3 damage skills and buff skills. So even if you're not at 10 and 10 at the start, that's fine. You can slowly build up over time. But let's say you're like trying to burst or something, right? And you want the supplemental damage. Then you would want to make sure there are 10 yellow skills, right? At battle start across your 4 frontline characters. Say you want her to be able to auto activate her red skill on auto attacks, normal attacks. Then you'd want to make sure you have enough red stacks. So, kind of just comes down to like what you're doing with her. You can realistically consider the skill 3 not to exist for the most part. You are only ever pressing that button in very specific circumstances. So, she also does gain triple attack rate based off of her yellow stacks, right? So that can help her triple attack more often. She gains attack up based on the red skills that'll make her do more damage. So yeah, 90% of the time you want to focus more on the yellow stacks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at 10 stacks you also get the 3 hit flurry, which is nuts. So as Cajun said, generally you want to focus on the yellow skills. There are times when that is not the case, but generally speaking, yes, the yellow skills are more important. Yeah. I don't know if I want a third debuff down, honestly. Bedge, going to bed, Ebby. Have a good night. Oh shit, I didn't realize what time it was. Yeah, I think I'm Bedge too, buddy. Yeah, look at that chat. Look how good I did. Look how good I did. Only a 3 hour stream. Oh wait, is Cap sparking right now? Alright. Chat, I'm sending you guys over to Cap. And I'm going to bed. Why can I not? Motherfucker. Cap is sparking. I'm gonna send you guys over to him. I'm going to bed because I did not realize it was fucking 12:30 already. Chat, if you want a raid message, we're gonna go in with that. Because he just pulled a Eustace because he's sparking right now. Here, the raid. Wait, Cap's about to end stream? You're so toxic. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty funny. So, but yeah. I'm gonna go. Let's go say hi to Cap. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow, alright? So, be good. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for the raid, DY, and everyone who came by and the follows. I appreciate you guys. Goodbye.